Here we go, the game of the year in 2A. Can Morenci hold court and complete its quest for an unbeaten season and #1 overall seed? Or will Pima play the spoilers and knock off the Wildcats in their own home? Let's watch all these great highlights and find out. Whether you need regular pest control or have bigger problems including termites or bedbugs, Rattlesnake Exterminating is your one call to handle them all. Killer bees threatening your family? Then give Rattlesnake Exterminating a call at 485-8904. Right from the get-go, we've got crazy action as Jackson John takes it from the 5, and he's got a seam. But John Provencio is there and doink, knocked out the ball, and it's a fumble. Austin Nelson returns it about 13 yards to the 19, and the Wildcats are in business off the turnover. Morenci looked to take advantage, and little Mickey Casillas burst through the middle all the way to the 3 to give the Wildcats a 1st and goal, while most people hadn't even gotten their burgers and sodas yet. The Wildcats fed it back to Casillas on the very next play, and the speedster took it outside before creating contact, boom, to push it through into the end zone to put Morenci up early 6-0. Pima's defense stepped it up later in the first, and Seth Russell blocked a punt attempt. Leland Thompson snagged the ball at the 38, did a little dipsy-do, and returned it to about the 20 to put Pima in business. Facing a 4th and 7 from the 16, Russell dropped back and hit John over the middle, and he took a vicious shot from Dylan Aker, but managed to hold on at the sticks to get the 1st down. Then it's 5'2" Eyes of Blue time as Hayden Blair finds a crease and bowls his way over to the 2-yard line. And on the very next play, Pima's big back Jeremiah Martinez busts it through for the 2-yard TD, and we're all knotted up at 6. Pima then ran a fake extra point attempt, and Leland Thompson took in the 2-point conversion to put the Rough Riders up 8-6 with 2:12 left in the first. Roadrunner Rehab has been helping Gila Valley residents and athletes achieve their peak performance for over 30 years. They are now offering occupational therapy and adult speech therapy to assist in all your rehabilitation needs. Whether they're getting you back to work or back on the field, they're here to help you. It's early in the second, and Morenci's going to take a shot. Johnson's got Derek Signs open behind the defense. He's going to walk in for the score, but just can't hang on to the football. Facing 4th and 4 from midfield, Casillas bounces outside and then lunges forward just enough to move the sticks. However, after an 8-minute drive, the Wildcats were forced to punt. Pima started moving the ball through the air with this hookup with Grant Ashby for a nice completion. And then on 3rd and 7, Jackson John won't be denied as he ducks one tackle and spins through another to get a Rough Rider 1st down. Morenci's defense would hold, however, and Pima was forced to punt. Dalen Johnson handled the punt return, but as he goes to plant his left leg, his ankle gets caught up and tweaks, causing Johnson to immediately go down. Johnson was later assisted off the field and did not return. Late in the second, Pima's driving, but time is ticking away as Russell takes off in the pocket over the middle. With no timeouts, he's got to get them to the line and clock it with 14.8 seconds left in the half. Russell then drops back and finds John open in the flat. John goes for the corner, but is just knocked out of bounds at the 5 by Casillas. On the very next play, Russell's got John open again, this time in the end zone, but the ball just floats a little high and through the receiver's outstretched hands. With just 3 seconds left in the half, Pima sets up for a chip shot field goal, but it's a fake, and John rolls to his right. He's got Grant Ashby in the back of the end zone all alone, but even at 6'7", his outstretched arms are just too short as the pass sails overhead, and the teams go to the locker room with Pima clinging to an 8-6 advantage. With amenities designed to keep patients comfortable and relaxed, Copper Hills Dental is your choice for anxiety-free dentistry. Visit our website and Facebook page or simply call 428-2750 to schedule your appointment today. That's Copper Hills Dental. Morenci faced 3rd and 11 early in the third quarter, but backup quarterback Joey Ceballos looked good in relief and uncorked a deep one here that Sains was able to corral between 2 Rough Riders for a 24-yard pickup and the 1st down into Pima territory. The Wildcats were aided by a couple of home calls by the officials, including this run as Signs uses a straight arm to the defender's face mask and helmet to push him to the ground, but inexplicably the official called a face mask penalty against Pima and awarded 15 additional yards. Here it is again in slow motion, right in front of the official, and the defender never even touches the runner's face mask. Then on 3rd and short from the 15, Pepper Hughes looks like he was born in the Wildcats' backfield as he eats Casillas for breakfast for no gain. But on 4th and 4th, Casillas knows revenge is a dish best served cold, and he rolls around the right side, and nobody's gonna catch him as he heads 15 yards for the TD to retake the lead for Morenci. The Wildcats then converted the 2-point conversion as Ceballos just gets rid of it on play action for the successful try, and Morenci leads Pima 14-8. The Rough Riders came back on the ground as Blair does some tough running up the middle and the umpire takes a spill. Facing a 2nd and 16, Russell drops back and spies John beyond the secondary again. John reaches out and makes the great grab to put Pima in the red zone. Facing a 4th and 3 from the 7, Morenci's goal line defense holds as Russell can't find anyone open and flings one over the middle off his back foot that's intercepted by Ceballos to end the threat and keep the lead heading into the 4th quarter. Kainoa's Hawaiian Grill is the spot in Thatcher to enjoy healthy Hawaiian food with a friendly atmosphere and great service. Order in person or by the phone or online to see the tasty treat everyone is talking about. That's Kainoa's Hawaiian Grill. On 3rd and 7 from deep in their own territory, Signs rolls to his right and just gets it away before being sacked for a safety. The pass was incomplete and wasn't close to being catchable, but Pima was called for a pass interference, giving the Wildcats a first down instead of having to punt. Morenci then tried what appeared to be a halfback pass play, but the Rough Riders shut it down, and Signs ended up taking a big loss on the play, and the Wildcats were forced to punt. Looks like Morenci gave Pima an idea, however, and on the first play after the punt, Russell throws back to John, who's got Grant Ashby beyond the defense by himself, and Ashby's heading toward the pylon, but he just gets knocked out of bounds at the 2 by Signs. Hayden Blair then zipped it in from there to tie it all up at 14, and then John, who did a little bit of everything it seems, kicked the extra point to put Pima up 15-14. Okay, here we go. 4th and a yard from the 48, game on the line, and it appears the center attempted to snap the ball and stopped, and then snapped again before Ceballos or anyone else is expecting it. The ball should have been blown dead for the false start, but the play continued. Ceballos isn't able to handle a snap in the ball. Now somehow the ball isn't down in this scrum, and Morenci's Austin Nelson manages to reach around and grab the ball, and then fall down for a first down. Don't ask me how, I just show you what. And with the game on the line, facing a 4th and 6 from the 48 with just 3 minutes left, Ceballos drops back and hits Signs over the middle as Derek climbs the ladder to come down with a huge conversion catch. And the Wildcats capitalize on the very next play as Ceballos tosses the quick screen to Tristan Sanchez, and all you need to do is get him the ball. He brushes off a tackle and races 39 yards for the go-ahead touchdown to put Morenci up 20-15 with just 2:20 left in the game. Morenci went right back to Sanchez for the 2-point try, but linebacker Brock Haas roped him down from behind just short of the goal line. Facing 3rd and short with time running out, Russell drops back and keeps dropping back and finally tosses one over the middle that's tipped by Dylan Aker, but Jackson John stays concentrated on the ball and hauls it in. John heads down the sidelines for a huge play. Pima was flagged for a block in the back during the run, but it was still enough for a first down. Now on 3rd and 10 from the 45, Russell drops back again, and Donovan Vaza's got a handful of jersey as Russell just lets it fly before getting sacked. It's a jump ball at the other end, and John can't quite control it after the defender's play, but Grant Ashby is there to nab the deflection. Ashby turns it upfield, and he's got a man to beat. My money don't jiggle jiggle, it folds. Just like that tackle attempt. But watch out, here comes Patrick Chavez, and Ashby says, sit down. And Chavez is gladly to oblige as long as Ashby goes down with him and saves the touchdown. Russell then went back to the well and connected with Ashby again, who took it all the way down for a 1st and goal from the 6, but with just 37 seconds left to play. With the clock running down, Russell drops back, but immediately begins to run as if on a designed run play. He gets clogged up in the middle, however, and begins to head outside, where he abruptly changes his mind and slings one into the end zone, where Jackson John comes down with a touchdown to put Pima up 21-20 with just 22 seconds left in the game. Then with just 7 seconds left, Ceballos is trying to make something happen, throwing into a crowd across the field while on the run, and Tucker Wilkins seals the game with the interception as Pima upsets Morenci at home and takes over as the #1 seed and 2A Salt Region champions. Optimal Health Systems in Pima is the original whole food supplement company with its high-potency whole food formulas absorbable at the cellular level. Come into OHS today and try our blend of supplements that thousands of doctors and athletes have used for decades.
It's just amazing. You know, all year long we told ourselves we're a good team, but we weren't quite a great team yet. And I just told the boys, tonight we came out and we were a great team. We just played football tonight. We handled adversity well. We handled everything well. I'm just so proud of these. We have goals for the end of November, and this is how you live up to them. We just keep progressing.
Watch out. Yeah!
We have so much respect for Morenci's team. We really expect to see them. We hope that #1 is full strength. We appreciate the hospitality here. It was just a great football team by 2 great teams. And we really appreciate them and looking forward to seeing them later.
With Pima seated #1 and Morenci #2, the only way the teams will see each other again this year is if it is for all the cards in the state championship, just as it should be. Reporting from Morenci for the Gila Herald, I'm John Johnson.
1, 2, 3.